bro. If you don't like hip hop, then turn this off now. Run back to Sean style. Do what I feel like the dog pound. The bar's open, so some more round. The bank open like the Rothschilds. I'm Beethoven with raw sound. All in together now. Catch, bet, and foul. Bet a thou. You won't see the second round. Them weapons out. Life is a violent sport, dig it? That's why I raise my gun. I ain't no child support, nigga. Protect the fam, a Kruger hand slick. Take care of mine. 3 stacks told you about Caroline. Oh, stupid ass bitch.
We are prime time. If you watching AEW Collision, turn that bullshit off.
Turn that shit off.
And put it on Hot Tag Radio YouTube, on your TV, on your phone, on your computer, wherever you at. Put us on there. Get in the chat and be active with us right now. You are live with the Hot Tag Radio podcast.
Prestige, what up?
I'm your host, Cliff, and I'm
this ain't the morning show today. This ain't the morning show.
My dog. My
God, Prestige. Bring him in. Come on the show, bro. Bring him in. Send him a link.
Oh, hold on. Let me send Prestige a link, man. Hold on.
Get him in. Get in here.
Let's send Prestige a link.
This ain't the morning show.
But we are here. Hot Tag Radio Podcast. I sent you the link, Prestige. Just let us know. I'll see you when you jump in. Then I'll switch it all up. But I'm your host, Cliff. I'm here with man. We over here having a drink. We told y'all to grab your drinks. I'm drinking on Bullet. What you drinking on?
I got some hen dog. You know that.
Got that old school hen dog cognac style.
I got that hen dog.
It's a lot of stuff. It's a lot of stuff going on in today's wrestling news, man. We happy y'all here.
Join us. I got that permanent marker too. Y'all can't see that.
Happy to see y'all join us today. And got one thing. You know, we gotta talk about a little something before we dip into the wrestling. So my Detroit Pistons finally fired the man who tried to ruin our franchise, Troy Reaver, man.
I don't see what he did wrong. The players, I don't know, man.
Well, you know what?
The players he got, y'all, are good. I don't know if y'all was trying to tank to get the number one. I don't know who was number one to get anyway. That was a Victor Wembanyama. Y'all lost that one.
We lost that. So
listen, all I'm gonna say is this, Cliff. He gave y'all and drafted some great cornerstone players.
He drafted good players, but he missed out on trades that he didn't pull the trigger on.
The trades.
He didn't pull the trigger on Boyan early enough. He didn't pull the trigger on Alec Burke early enough. All those was late trades, and we missed out on key other trades. He could have got better outcomes with other trades, like first round draft picks with Boyan and stuff. They just missed out on all that.
Miles, you said they try to get Wemby. They about to get Wendy's. Max. Shit. Hey, all I'm gonna say is this: y'all got some cornerstone players. We seeing teams like OKC. We seeing teams like, give me another young team, the Kings, kind of push through. Y'all had players that y'all just needed a little more in the mix, a veteran in the mix, something. I don't know. I don't know what y'all missing. I don't know if it's the coaching.
Them key trades, man.
Key trades, man. But y'all got a good set. Y'all got a good rotation of big men. Y'all got a good rotation of perimeter defenders. Y'all had shooters, guards. I don't know, man. I think a good coach would have made that shake. The Spurs, we obviously was taking for real. We just,
you know what? The coach last year, I think we should let go the coach too. I don't care how much we keep paying him. But last year, starting Killian Hayes at the 2 guard.
They just cut his ass. Yeah, you're right.
And not starting Jalen Ivy, man, like that was crazy as it was right there. And Ivy had a good first year, and he couldn't capitalize off that because he was coming off the bench when he needs to be starting and handling the rock a little bit more, and let him and K switch off handling the rock. You know,
Y'all
K
need
had this best season, but that was the only bright.
K was, hey, I was riding with him on FanDuel for a minute. That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm going off my FanDuel sometimes with y'all. Man, I was getting stats. I'm talking about 14 rebounds with Jalen Duran. I've got K for 30. I got what's my man's for 4-5 threes. Man, I don't know. But listen, get the right mix of players in there. Ain't no way y'all should be in the mix in the East. The East is crumbling. Y'all should be in the mix because the Spurs about to be in the mix. They're center in the mix.
Prestige, man, I sent you the link, man. So just hop in, man. We got you.
This ain't the morning show.
But
this ain't no coffee.
Yeah, no coffee today. Don't need no coffee today. No coffee. But who you got in the finals though? You got Dallas, powerful backcourt, Luka, Kyrie. You know, then you have the powerful team of Boston Celtics. You know, they super squad.
It's Porzingis come back this series too, don't it?
Yeah, he coming back this series.
Yeah,
so.
I got the Celtics winning this one, man. Even though I like the Mavs, I got the Celtics in 6. Celtics, listen, goddamn, they gotta get a ring. They done blew about 4 of them. These dudes in blue.
As a Piston, my favorite team is a Piston fan. As a Piston fan, I cannot root for the Boston Celtics. So Dallas Mavericks come in
as
and
a Spurs fan.
These fools. You know
as a Spurs fan, come on now. As a Spurs fan, I ain't rooting for the Mavs, but I do like Kyrie and no moccasins. Kyrie hooping in them.
Let me see if I can send it to both pages.
Eddie, look, they might be the new Buffalo Bills. That's why I say they gotta win this one, bro. They didn't blew.
Hey, what up?
Said legit 3. They didn't blew a legit 3 championships.
Yeah, Boston. Yeah, they gotta win this. They gotta win this year. They ain't win this year. They got one more year after they win this year.
It's a perfect team. They got the perfect team right now. When Porzingis get back, bro, they got the perfect team, bro. They might do the Mavs in. We'll see how Jason Kidd coaches the team up, though. We'll see how it is, because
I sent that link again, Prestige. We're gonna wait for you one more second before we start, but we're gonna talk about a little bit more. I see Oob, you had posted a little my favorite car in the world, my Ford Pro. You know,
hey,
that Pro went
memories. Hey, I was a shotgun baby. I've been shotgun since the Metro.
All right, exactly. That probe that when Ooh got in the car, that probe did lean to the right a little bit. So it leaned to the right a little bit.
Hey, but dipping on Lolos.
I got Dallas though. I got Dallas winning the championship, man. And I got Kyrie winning the MVP. I should put a bet on there, man.
It's plus 2,400 right now.
For Kyrie getting an MVP?
Plus 2,400 for him to win the championship.
Oh, okay.
So shit, that's a good little bet. Right now. Throw a little 25 on it. Shit, you in the dough.
So we're gonna start while Prestige working on getting up in here and stuff, man. Like I said, welcome to the Hot Tag Wrestling Podcast.
Prime time. Let's take the morning show.
It's not 10 a.m. So this we got a little leeway if you watch the Collision. turn that bullshit off because nobody watched that. Nobody watched that collision,
ain't no game on
ain't
tonight.
No game on. Come on and hop in with us, But
the engagement.
Let's get into this. Let's get into this wrestling talk right now, man. And Wednesday, AEW. We're gonna start with AEW talk, and it's not gonna be that good right now. Wednesday, AEW named their number one contender for the World Championship, and it turns out to be Will Ospreay. Will Ospreay wins the Gauntlet tournament in the main event of Dynamite.
Hennessy Poodoo.
And it just concerns me about this Will Ospreay, because we all know that Wembley is coming up pretty soon. And Swerve Strickland title reign just hasn't been
shit.
A title reign, basically. It
been shit.
It hasn't been nothing. We don't know if you a new fan of AEW, you wouldn't know that Swerve Strickland is a champion. You would know that probably Mercedes Moné is the world champion of AEW, or
she's more important to him. She's more important.
Adam Cole,
he's more important. Lucky he just got hurt. Luckily for Swerve.
How do you feel about the disrespect of Swerve Strickland?
It's crazy disrespectful.
How can AEW fix this shit?
Ain't no fixing it. Because one, you making the very first black champion of AEW, black world champion of AEW, seem like an afterthought. Yeah, Prestige said the link wasn't working, so you go ahead. Yeah. We make Swerve seem like an afterthought. So not only did he not get a championship celebration the night after he won a title, he had a meaningless title defense on a show that really had like 15 fans in there. So maybe I'm thinking, okay, maybe they held off on that until they got more fans in the building. But you celebrated Willow's victory. I believe Will Ospreay got some type of recognition, some type of promo after he won the title. Mercedes Moné definitely got some time on the promo tip after she won her title. And Swerve has been just stuck in meaningless feuds since the day he won the title. Now you wrapping up with Christian and his little faction. You just wrestled Luchasaurus. Now you got to face Will Ospreay at Forbidden Door, when usually the Forbidden Door is you facing somebody from New Japan. All of a sudden, you know what I'm saying? So here's what I feel like they're gonna do. They're gonna give him probably a dub over Will Ospreay, and then Will Ospreay wins the Owen Hart Cup and then gets the title shot at Wembley, and boom, he wins it at Wembley. All in all, he's still a transitional champion.
You think so? Wait, so Will Ospreay, he's also number one contender for the next pay-per-view coming up, right?
That's what I'm saying. Forbidden Door. It's so him.
You think he's gonna lose that?
I think so, because I think that's a way to give Swerve a nice dub. Because if he loses this quick, bro, come on, this is the most forgettable title run,
right,
since Kofi Kingston.
Right.
Even Kofi Kingston's road to the title was a great story. Swerve didn't have that. You know what I'm saying? He just had organic, like, okay, Swerve should win it.
Right.
So now you put Swerve in the position to where he about to be a super transitional champion. Okay, he beats Will Ospreay at Forbidden Door. You giving him all these title defenses, then he gets a high-profile title defense, then he just loses at the next pay-per-view. Because the winner of the Owen Hart Cup gets a title shot at Wembley. You know Will Ospreay probably going to win that again. He the rematch.
Yeah.
And win the title then. You know what I'm saying? So they're going to do Swerve a favor, let him beat Ospreay at Forbidden Door. And I said my point about Forbidden Door was Forbidden Door supposed to be the champion facing somebody from outside the company, but you facing Will Ospreay.
Right.
I know last year Ospreay was there from New Japan, but now he's there as part of AEW. Swerve should be facing somebody from New Japan.
Who you think you can be? Who you think he should be facing in New Japan? It's not that many known commodities in New Japan to
it ain't
have him face anybody. Mostly this Forbidden Door is the big name for Forbidden Door that's coming over is the girl from got the New Japan Strong women's title that facing Mercedes Moné. I forgot her name, but I just saw her the first time seeing her on Wednesday. But that's the biggest name so far. Everybody else was featured during the main event during the gauntlet match of Wednesday. I didn't know him, but it was a couple of dudes. It was a dude. Did you see Dynamite?
I saw half of it.
Okay. Did you see the last match or
no?
Okay, it was a dude. I forgot his name, but he was pretty good. He was from New Japan, and I can't think of his name. I should have written down, but he was pretty good. That's the only dude I knew that could probably face Swerve for a championship in New Japan. He was kind of big, but yeah, but anybody else, it was all CMLL people. So,
well, you got Swerve in a fucked up spot.
Yeah,
you Swerve won the championship in a fucked up time. He won it from another transitional champion to have the belt. Now he's a transitional champion with no payoff. After he beat Joe, it was nowhere for him to go. Now it's Will Ospreay's there. Kenny Omega's coming back soon, and our other topic is fucking MJF. MJF is back.
Oh yeah, MJF is back.
So shit, you know they want the motherfucking strap back on his ass. Boss, that's
shit. They just put Swerve in a messed up predicament. He's
fucked up time.
At this point, I would have had Samoa Joe kept the title. And have Swerve keep on chasing it because it makes Swerve small time right now. Like nobody cares about him.
The fifth most important thing on the show. He's behind the Elite. He's behind. Well, Edge just got injured, so he was behind Adam Copeland. He's behind Mercedes Moné. He's behind Tony Storm, and honestly, he's behind Will Ospreay. And he's behind the IWGP champion, Jon Moxley. You Swerve wins the title. You let Jon Moxley go win New Japan's top title. And then now Moxley is getting more recognition with that title over here than the AEW title. Man, that shit seems like some bullshit, bro.
Yeah, man.
Bullshit.
Yeah. I want to know how he feels about his title run because I know he's
pissed.
He going around to other little companies. Like he went to his former company. I forgot the name of it, but who cares? He went to a couple TV shows, but he still doesn't feel like a prominent champion. He's not portrayed as a champion.
He's pissed.
A champion. He's not portrayed as a champion. Willow Nightingale was portrayed more like a champion when she won the title. Mercedes Moné is portrayed more as a champion now because she had a little championship ceremony, a promo before she got into a match. It just seems like his title been second rate, not even second rate, third rate, a third rate title reign, you know, and it's just not right. If
you want the title to get it out the way, Tony did a lot of shit to get it out the way, man.
I need a first black AEW champion.
We need to do this right now. Boom, boom, boom. Samoa Joe could have had the belt all the way up until now, and now it's just like you want this dude to be like, how you gonna transition the title to another transitional champion? Like that don't make sense at all in the history of wrestling. You put a title on a transitional champion to get a title on a certain individual.
Right.
Now you had Joe be a transitional champion just to pass it off to a transitional champion, just who's going to pass it off to the guy you really want to have, Will Ospreay, because you really want that Will Ospreay MJF matchup. You know what I'm saying?
Then what's the purpose of having Will Ospreay win the Continental title? Take it off of Roderick Strong. What was the purpose of taking the title off of Roderick Strong when
he had to get all this money, his new money makers?
Unless they're gonna
got titles, Cliff.
Unless they're gonna combine the titles. That's
probably
the only thing I know.
Yeah, they gonna combine them because that's the international title, right?
No, that's the Continental.
Who has the international title?
No, I'm sorry. That's the international title. I'm sorry.
Who has the Continental title?
Okada.
Okay, yeah, I forgot. Okada do have that bitch.
Yeah.
So, yeah, they probably gonna merge that. But listen, Okada, Ospreay, and Mercedes Moné, his 3 biggest signings recently. Hey, he put gold on all of them, bro. Tony ain't afraid to say fuck y'all. What leads us to our next topic. You know he gonna throw that shit back on MJF.
We could go there right now.
You already know. It is Tony's fault. Swerve should have been raising the hell of hell.
Right.
And now MJF back. Come on now. He ain't taking no mid-card title.
Let's go there. MJF has made his re-debut after, I don't know if he has shoulder surgery or he made his comeback after a serious injury after 5 or 6 months on the shelf from the pay-per-view in this December. He come back and he made a statement. He said that he's not leaving AEW. He done ended the beef with Adam Cole and his crew. He's ended his gimmick a little bit. Look like he's going to a more serious, just a more serious attitude. MJF. What impact you think MJF is gonna have on AEW since he has this new? It's rumored that he has a new contract. He got paid real well right now, and
they yoking the
have
fuck
right
out
now?
of Tony Khan. That's all that's happening right now. It's a modern day robbery. They are ganking this nigga, all of them, and they using that shit like they listen. I'm telling y'all, we're gonna have the conversation about the free agents later on in the show. But if you MJF, you've never touched a WWE ring in a memorable way. You was a security guard in a few segments down in NXT, down at the Performance Center. But you relatively just been an indie guy in AEW. And what if Tony Khan giving this dude? What if Tony Khan giving him $5 million a year? Honestly, like, what if he giving him? All right, bro, you got $5 million a year. Like, bro, I wouldn't. I feel. I'll get that little ass tattoo he got too. He wouldn't get that little ass tattoo of AEW that you can get covered up. Bro. You ain't getting no.
It's in the perfect spot. It's in the perfect spot. It's in the perfect spot where his boot can cover
that bitch
up. Yeah.
Right. I'll give y'all 3 more. He probably got 3 years, $15 million. So $5 million a year. I would take that, bro. If I'm working the Roman Reigns schedule like he is.
Right.
He ain't about to beat her every week. He about to do 30 dates a year.
They don't have no house shows.
No house shows. So 30 dates a year, all the pay-per-views making $5 million, bro. They yoking Tony Khan because he's desperate, he's rich, and he's a mark. So they're all I bet they be in these locker rooms like, hey, bro, get what you can. They calling these WWE people as free agents. Say, hey, come run the bag up. Hey, Chad Gable, come run your shit up so WWE got to pay you. They're using Tony Khan both ways.
Right.
That's all that's happening here. MJF came down there, pledged allegiance to AEW because he just got paid. Paid. He wasn't hurt that damn bad. It was a contract negotiation.
He already had he already got the pay from, because remember he was fighting for the his last contract. He said he deserved more money because he was bringing the viewers and stuff towards AEW, and Tony Khan paid him.
He ain't doing that shit now. He barely on Dynamite. Ain't on TV.
He should have been on Dynamite.
Right.
Wednesday.
You acting like Roman Reigns. They probably ain't got nothing creatively for you. The Adam Cole angle bombed. MJF got paid, and that's what these dudes over there AEW doing. They going over there, and they got a guy that's just paying them boatloads of money to wrestle, and these dudes is doing less than 56 dates a year. If you're doing both shows, you're doing 100 dates. I doubt you're doing both shows. You're probably doing no more than 70 dates a year. Fucking with AEW.
Right.
And you're making just as much or more than the top performers at WWE.
Right. And it's crazy. Do you think
money? Right. Go ahead.
I don't knock MJF for taking the money. What they call him, betting on himself. But I do knock him because if he would have just continued on with his contract and let it go out, he could. Do you know how much craziness he would have just started if he would have signed with WWE, and how much the way he is now, how he's on the mic doing promos,
how you can actually build your legend, actually become somebody.
He could build his legacy and become somebody in professional wrestling.
These people, you got people that be lying to themselves. Like, I got rappers who say they just do it for the love. Nigga, you want to be rich and famous too. You want people to hone in on what you do, your craft, and celebrate what you do. Stop lying. They be wanting that WrestleMania stage. Right now, you got a guy who, in the meantime, they gonna get them for all the money he can, build their profile up, then jump shit. But you can't tell me, Cliff, that MJF don't really want that big time. He never gonna achieve the status that he got in his head about himself. He gonna be a wrestlers fan. You know what I'm saying? Like the wrestling people go, but people like JD McDonough has a bigger profile than you.
Mm-hmm.
And because he's known by casuals. Y'all think
Tozawa,
y'all think people be hurting because they didn't get MJF and they got Logan Paul? MJF would kill to be? MJF would kill to be Logan Paul.
Right.
And honestly, Logan Paul is just as good as wrestler as MJF is. I don't give a damn what nobody say. He already caught up to you, bro. You've been wrestling for 15 years. Logan Paul has caught up to you already. So
Prestige,
you got.
I was like, Prestige, you're right. None of them is growing outside the ring either. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's life outside the ring, and what you gonna do after those contracts are up?
What are you like? We don't know who you are until you get the machine behind you.
Right.
And y'all be crying about WWE. Don't give these independent guys a chance. If he goes over there, he's going to be buried. Man, shut up. You know what I'm saying? Because half the guys that's champion right now were indie darlings 5 to 7 years ago. Walter, AJ Styles, Cody fucking Rhodes. Like, come on, y'all. Seth Rollins. Y'all got to stop acting like they're not taking these indie guys. They got to have something about them to get built, man.
Kevin Owens, Sami Zayn.
Kevin Owens, exactly. Let's stop all that bullshit. Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens have main evented 2 straight WrestleManias.
And it's just crazy to be like. I think because they want to act like that because they can't wrestle how they want to wrestle. They can't draw blood. They can't do the high flyers. They can't do power drivers and stuff like that.
You got to save that for certain matches because certain matches,
Exactly.
WWE let them fly. If you do it every weekend like you do on Dynamite, it just be like, man, these dudes do 5-minute matches. They do 15 finishers.
I love the way how WWE does it because Cody Rhodes just did the vertebraker. We haven't seen that move done in probably over 20 years in WWE. And when he did it in Saudi, it made it feel that move is special. When the next time we gonna see that shit? When next time we gonna see a power driver?
In a big match.
Right.
I thought AJ was about to power drive him last night, but it was a Styles clash.
Right. Yeah. Me too.
Yeah. Miles, he is better than MJF.
Logan is better. Yeah, exactly.
He is better than MJF, dog. Like, it don't take a genius to see that shit. Like, I could see an MJF match and a Logan Paul match. I'm more entertained by Logan Paul, but Logan Paul has skill. That nigga can do everything.
Logan Paul has
Matt
a
wrestle, strike. Yeah.
And his skill, his promos caught up to his skills. And that's what made him more entertaining.
Now he getting more and more organic heat. Bro had heel Pat Mahomes out there, bro. Douchebag Mahomes, bro. Like, man, come on, y'all. This dude got the best gimmick.
I think with MJF, he's great on the mic.
Finn Balor facts.
He's good. He's good in ring, but I think he focused in on more of the shock value. He's focusing. Oh, I said a cuss word. I said Vince McMahon name. I said WWE name. He focuses on that and get the shock value from the AEW nerds and shit, or AEW crowd, because that's what it is. But if MJF does a regular WWE promo over there, he'll be above average. He'll be above average promo because he'll do a simple WWE promo. But with the AEW crowd, he rely on that shock value, and that's what's getting him over right now, because he said a Vince McMahon name, or he said shit, or he said fuck. You know what I'm saying? Nobody listens to what he's saying. And
they didn't have nothing for him to follow up for him. They didn't have no Dynamite.
Right.
MJF returns, and then he didn't show up on Dynamite. Y'all don't got shit for him. Y'all you can't do the Adam Cole one because Adam Cole's still injured. That shit just flew up in flames. So MJF, we know what they're going with that. We know he eventually about to he ain't gonna take it from Swerve, but we know what they want. They want Ospreay, MJF, but they ultimately want that damn title back on MJF.
Most WWE top guys are indie guys. Like you said, Finn Balor was an indie guy.
Damian Priest was Punishment Martinez. Priest.
You know, so they can't say that, they can't go to WWE and not find a spot. Not everybody's gonna have a top spot. That's people don't understand. Not in WWE, not even in AEW. Not everybody's not gonna have a top spot. You gotta show your role.
Listen, Motown at one point had the Temptations, they had the Supremes, they've had Marvin Gaye, they had Stevie Wonder. You know what I'm saying? Play your role. They also had the Four Tops. Four Tops was a good selling band, but they wasn't the Temptations.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But we need y'all Four Tops in the middle of that show. Come on now. You got to have levels for these shows. Right. Everybody can't be world champion. There has been instances where somebody elevate to world champion status. Look at somebody like JBL. JBL, we would never in a million years doing them APA days. We'd be like, that's a future world champion.
Even as Justin Hawk Bradshaw.
Right.
Before all that shit. Justin Hawk Bradshaw, he was the tag team partner of Barry Windham as the new Blackjacks.
Exactly. Those small character changes, that personality. He dude got rich in real life and just brought that shit that shit just popped. They'll be having no personalities, man. And they'll be having no quips outside of being anti-WWE. Prestige said that a couple times.
MJF is the new Eminem of wrestling.
Yeah.
Eminem is a top rapper. Is MJF is a top wrestler right now?
Yeah, I can't say that because Eminem was the top and one of the best. Yeah.
Now that's a lot. That's a hard pill to swallow right there. Pause.
Can't say shit.
I don't know. I would call MJF. He's a top. I say he's a top wrestler right now.
He's a top draw. He know how to play it, but you know you ain't top till you go to the E.
Yeah, that's the thing. That's the thing.
You can't sink and swim over there, bro. You ain't got it.
I say MJF is the Royce the 5'9". You know what I'm saying? He's good. He's good. Probably good to great, but the mainstream don't know him. The outskirts of Michigan don't know Royce the 5'9". We know Royce the 5'9". But do the world know Royce the 5'9" like they know Eminem? The world know Eminem. The Royce the 5'9", we just know Detroit and the Midwest know Royce the 5'9". You know, I would. That's a more of a fair comparison to MJF to me.
MJF is 5'6", 7".
No. MJF like about 5'11", 5. I give him 5'10". You think so?
And he's like 190 something pounds, bro. He's a cruiserweight in WWE. He's a cruiserweight.
So you think he's the same size as Chad Gable?
Yeah. Now Chad Gable gets more credibility because he has an Olympic background. And we seen the motherfucking German suplexing 400-pound dudes. You know what I'm saying? So MJF at AEW, he's a big fish in that small pond. I think he's afraid of being in that big ocean of WWE. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna regulate me to be in this, to this. Bro, if you got it, you got it. You know what I'm saying? If you got it, you got it. I think a lot of them dudes be scared to sink and swim, but right now they got somebody like Tony Khan that's just a benefactor. Like, you ain't got to go over there yet.
MJF is DDG.
Yeah, at shock value, yeah, that's what he tried to do. Prestige, just say some shocking shit. Ooh, that shit might trend for like 35 seconds, but then you don't follow up with it. Well, I don't know when next time we're gonna see MJF wrestle. You know what I'm saying?
He probably still recovering from that shoulder injury. I heard that shoulder injury was pretty serious. And he got hair plugs too. So
stay your ass down. Stay your ass out. Tony was just desperate to have returns and all type of shit happen at his pay-per-view. At that 6-star ass pay-per-view. Cut y'all shit down to at least 7 matches. God damn.
Yeah. That's why we're not doing the review of it, because that shit was just too long, man.
I still
have this on.
Hey,
but can I do a little rant before we go to the next topic?
Go ahead.
I just want to rant about something about I see every week on AEW Dynamite before we go to WWE. Can we stop with the stare downs? I'm tired of seeing every week AEW somebody come down and stare down, or hold the title up and stare down and to start a feud. Can we come up with something else, please? The stare down is getting played every week. We see a stare down.
That's all they got, Cliff. They don't got no creative to start.
Can we get more creative than that, please? The stare down is so weak right now. It was good when it first started. Okay, they stare down. I want to see this match between two big name opponents. But now you're seeing stare downs before everybody. I'm tired of the stare down. You have Tony Storm and what's the girl she just fought? Which gonna stare down. Then we have Mercedes Moné and another new opponent. They had a stare down. I'm tired of the stare down shit.
So they be having. They having stare downs and random beat downs. Oh, they're fighting in backstage.
That too. But WWE do the random beat downs too, so I can't complain about the beat downs. But the stare downs, yeah, the stare downs is getting played. MJF might get LA Knight. I don't know. He might go to WWE a little bit before LA Knight did. I think LA Knight just found it a little bit too much. But let's move up to a WWE topic right now. Tuesday Night Titans, Tuesday Night NXT. Sexy Red made her appearance on NXT. She did the twerking and all. Showed her butt out. She wasn't bad though. She wasn't bad at all.
She actually played a role. She watched all that shit.
Right. She watches. She's a fan of wrestling, and she did good, man. NXT was a good show, and I think it made it even better with her on it. She's gonna host a Battleground that's gonna be on a Saturday on the Peacock Network. I think it's gonna be on the next Saturday. And she showed her thing. She did a thing, man. What do you think about Sexy Red on NXT, man?
She my favorite rapper. Look, she man, about 2 months ago, she had that remix to HBK.
Yeah.
She rapping over it. I'm like, man, but I saw somewhere that she fucked with wrestling heavy. And then she posted that shit about Trick. So listen, NXT don't waste no time. We're gonna hey, you hit, you trending, we bring your ass in. You know what I'm saying? They did that shit with the URL people. You know, Trick Williams is the key to the streets.
Yeah.
Trick Williams is bringing in all the rappers. He's bringing all them in. You know what I'm saying? It helped the ratings that night. So she boosted the ratings. She about to host the show. And she fit in there. But I like the fact that she's just an avid fan. She's an avid fan, and when you bring somebody that's actually a fan of the actual the sport, you know what I'm saying? It just makes better TV than just bringing in somebody that you just want to be a celebrity there and they just don't know what the fuck's going on. She actually know what the fuck is going on. She know people in NXT that I don't even know. You know what I'm saying? The face tattoos. She look a little dirty in HD though. Look a little dirty in HD.
Yeah. Shawn Michaels said that NXT is the closest thing to the Attitude Era right now before Raw and SmackDown. So that's why Sexy Red fit in so good right now, because it's the closest thing to the Attitude Era, and basically NXT has more of a leeway than Raw, than SmackDown. I think Sexy Red did her thing, man. They didn't give her too much. That was a good thing.
Right.
They didn't give her too much. She introduced the NXT North American Women's Title, and that's about it. And she came in with the corner of Trick Williams and what's the new cat name? I forgot. Javon Evans. Javon Evans.
Yeah, Javon Evans. Yeah.
Javon Evans. He's the next Trick Williams right there.
Yeah.
He is the next Trick Williams.
They got
19 years old.
Look, they got the chocolate factory, bro. Let me tell you. NXT is the chocolate factory, bro. The women they got going
Hey,
up.
Miss Parker.
Man, Jada Parker, man, last legend. Bro,
Last legend.
they just
Last legend.
they just got, but they got the good personality now.
Right.
They learning that WWE style from day one. That's why they going back up to the main roster being so good now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's now they know they have a shortage of indie guys because I'm competing with AEW and Impact on getting these dudes over here. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna just build my own.
And it's great to WWE is building their own character because who else gonna do it for them? They can afford a roster that deep right now. AEW can't afford a roster that deep because they have the shows, but they don't know what to do with those shows. WWE has the shows, but they know what they're doing with their shows. You know what I'm saying?
They didn't build the next mainstream star for Trick Williams, bro.
Yeah.
They already built him. It's over. You know what I'm saying?
Javon Evans, clear as
I know that too.
Over Femi.
I'm just saying, over Femi. I'm just saying with Trick Williams, the next big star, like they homegrown built him.
Mm-hmm.
So they doing that. They homegrown built The Rock. They homegrown built, a lot of other stars. So they still doing it. But now they churning it out at, like, come on, man. Like Braun Breaker, he already a legend on the main roster.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So whatever they doing down there, they
gotta keep prestige. Tuesday was lit, man. And I've been telling
she had the whole show lit.
NXT is my favorite show. It's my favorite show. Before Raw, before SmackDown. NXT is my shit. Just because I like to see the wrestlers grow up to be something. You have Carmelo, even though he fucked up Friday with that little name slip. Carmelo's on SmackDown. You got Braun on Raw. You got the girl on Raw. Everybody is coming up right now, man. The come up is good. It pays dividends to be on NXT right now. And HBK is he's going up for promoter of the year again this year. So in my
I don't know nobody and I don't know nobody in the game who churning up that type of talent.
Right.
That's why I say NXT need to go to a real draft format of just like, hey, we can only draft, we can trade between Raw and SmackDown, but we can only draft NXT people.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? So,
but NXT, man, I hope it just go further and further, man. Because
hey, they getting it ready.
I think it's to me, it's better than the black and gold era to me. But that's my opinion. It got better storylines to me.
I don't even know about better storylines because Black and Gold was special. Black and Gold was special, man.
Black and Gold had the wrestlers. Black and Gold had
the matches. They had the tag team matches. They had the pay-per-views. Ain't none of these takeovers messing with Black and Gold takeovers. None of them. None of them matches.
One of their NXT takeovers was good. It was better than the Black and Gold takeover.
It was. Which one?
I can't think of it right now, but
it had to be Dragunov
Carmelo. The one with Dragunov Carmelo.
No, the match of the year last year was Dragunov and
Braun Breaker.
I want to say Braun Breaker. Or was it Timothy Thatcher? Well, somebody, dog. I forgot. I
like that. Yeah, I remember that Dragunov Timothy Thatcher.
Yeah,
that was a pretty good one. Shawn Michaels.
He bringing the whole hood out. He bringing the bitches. I'm gonna say my bad. Hey, he bringing the women out.
Shawn Michaels got
you know what he doing.
He got his ear to the streets, bro. He got Trick and Mello. It was in his ear. Now he got Trick and Lash Legend and all the chocolate people.
Come on,
in
man.
his ear, man.
You know Shawn Michaels is a hood legend.
Right.
Shawn, HBK, DX, they hood legends, dog.
Right.
And when you seen the URL battle rappers on the show, and he was like, "Hey, I'm an old man, so I may not know who y'all are." And like, man, we know who you are. We grew up on you. You are a hero. Like Shawn Michaels is a hood.
He's a hood legend, dog.
My favorite. Anybody saying no to HBK, Triple H?
That's my favorite wrestler of all time. HBK had the best match ever in WrestleMania history 2 times in a row.
Matches. That second run, bro, when he came back, that second run, come on, man. He was shitting out 5-star matches.
Right. Let's go on to the next topic, man, because you be starting with HBK, man. Don't get me started with HBK.
Hey, and when Triple H finally got the keys,
we gonna stick with NXT, man, and WWE, man. The forbidden door has reopened for the WWE and NXT. You had one. I can't say 2 because 1 is in kayfabe, but 1. Jordan Grace debuted on NXT on Tuesday with the TNA Knockouts title in hand around her shoulders. She is challenging the NXT Women's Champion. What's her name? Can't think of her name right now. You know I'm old. I can't think. But the NXT Women's Champion at Battleground. What you think about this match? I think it's gonna be another banger.
I like it. I want her to actually win.
Yes.
I want to see what the hell they're gonna actually do with that. But I want to see Jordan Grace win. That was a nice move. That was surprising. She had a good. She looked like she belonged in WWE. First of all,
yes.
You know what I'm saying. And I don't know about her contract situation, but I know WWE want her ass.
Man, WWE can buy her out.
Yeah. And I think TNA got some type of deal with TKO with the library archive or something like that. I don't know what it is, but they got some type of they under the TKO umbrella somehow, some way. I don't know what it is, but
Roxanne Perez, that's her name.
Roxanne Perez.
Yeah,
you're right. But I like it, man. I think she should beat Roxanne. I think that allows one of WWE guys to go over there and beat somebody. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, we'll let you come beat one of our young women over here. You know what I'm saying? Our young brash women. You know what I'm saying? And start that relationship and have more and more crossover.
Right. And what do you think is the future of this TNA WWE relationship? Do you think that WWE going to send over talent to TNA? I've been hearing rumors that Jordan Grace is looking for has a surprise opponent at their pay-per-view. I'm thinking I may be out the box right here, but I'm thinking it's gonna be a Miss Becky Lynch might be challenging for that title. That's the reason why
that'll be dope.
I think
that'll be dope.
That'll be epic.
That'll be dope, bro. That'll be dope. Let me tell you, I would let Jordan Grace beat Roxanne Perez. I wouldn't have Becky Lynch beat Jordan Grace for the title, bro.
TNA title.
Yeah. So you got a WWE title, and then we win that one. New Day was flirting around them coming to TNA, winning the tag team titles. All those acts that we got, that's like, damn, what are we doing with these guys right now? Hey, send them over there. Andrade. Let AJ Styles battle Moose.
I would love to see
let AJ Styles come back and have a match. Come on, man. Y'all, that should be epic, bro. Epic.
I would love to see the new Bullet Club, Chris Bay and I forgot the other cat name versus the club Carl Anderson and Gallows.
Yeah.
That'll be something right there.
You got some matches because AEW doesn't play fair when they do crossover matches. And what I mean by it is like it's always AEW guys winning. Like Kenny Omega won the TNA title, and they didn't do shit with it, but just bury the TNA roster. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So WWE could do a smarter crossover, get some guys over, and some people that want to come over there when the contract's up, or just build that good working relationship. It's more productive than New Japan working with AEW.
Please let me see Joe Hendry over in WWE. Please.
They gonna have that's what they mentioned. New Day mentioned Joe Hendry today.
Joe Hendry.
McIntyre and Moose been going back and forth.
That will be a great match right there.
Like, come on, man! Like, shake this shit up a little bit.
Do you see something like a Survivor Series thing possibly going on with that?
You know my stance on Survivor Series, Cliff. Like, my new Survivor Series protocol would be have the War Games matches the main event, but have all elimination matches, and then all the survivors get automatic bids to the Royal Rumble. Right. You know what I'm saying? Then that it can ensure, what if Team TNA win and beat somebody? We got 2 TNA survivors. They gonna be in the Royal Rumble.
Right. Yeah.
That should be dope. Like, they need. I ain't gonna hold you up. This Royal Rumble got fucked up. Punk got injured. Brock Lesnar got took out last second. You know what I'm saying? A lot of shit got fucked up. This next Rumble gotta have some surprises, man. It gotta be like mind blowing. You know what I'm saying? We had Cody win twice in a row. We're getting a new winner this year. So up the surprises a little bit, man. Get some nostalgia in there, but get some holy shit. Well, I ain't marked out in the Royal Rumble since Edge came back. AJ Styles.
Yeah, but the mark out, bringing the nostalgia gonna be hard because who's gonna come? You know, John Cena, Batista. You know, that's gonna be the nostalgia right there. As far as the holy shit moments, it had to come from another place like New Japan or
like they was front with Okada being. They was front with Okada being there. That, you know what I'm saying? It's getting late enough in the year to where, and we're gonna talk about it with these free agent topics, that some of these guys could be just wait to the Rumble. You know what I'm saying? Hey, you back here in November, we're gonna hold you out to January, bro.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Dustin Rhodes, you know, shit like that, bro. Like, we need some crazy, even though Dustin gonna probably debut with Cody.
That would be dope when Dustin Rhodes come back up. But Dustin Rhodes come. I don't know when his contract up. That would be epic because I would love to see Goldust come back. Let's go on to the next topic, man. The last topic of the day: free agent frenzy. It's a lot of rumors that's been floating in the air. You have a lot of people that's contract is coming up and contract coming to the end in both main wrestling federations. You have I want to say Rebecca so much. You got Becky Lynch. Her contract ended today. You have Jake Hagar contract just ended with AEW. You have Chad Gable contract is ending next week. What do you think about these contracts ending and people not signing and not re-signing back to their respective organizations right now? I think it's a strategy WWE is doing, but what about the AEW side of things? You have Mark Henry and Arn Anderson just is not re-signing with the company. What you think about everybody this free agency pro wrestling edition of free agents?
I feel like I'll start saying this. I feel like Mark Henry was a casualty of Tony's pettiness. I feel like Mark Henry is too critical of AEW on Bust Open Radio while he's employed by AEW.
Yeah.
Hasn't been used in a while. Tony Khan is not renewing this contract. Thanks, Prestige, bro. That'll make Survivor Series make more sense. Arn Anderson, who's been vocally critical of the company, I ain't signing you back, bro. You know what I'm saying? I feel like Big Show's gonna be let go. I feel like a lot of the ex-WWE guys that's just kind of lingering in the paycheck gonna be let go. But for the most part, I feel like a lot of these people are just going to play the field and play to see what they can get. Tony's going to definitely talk to Becky Lynch. Definitely talk to Chad Gable. Definitely talk to Ricochet if his contract's being up. Definitely gonna try to land Becky Lynch. Probably gonna make Becky Lynch the highest paid woman in AEW history after you just said it with Mercedes Moné.
Yeah.
So if he can lure somebody like Becky Lynch over, he definitely gonna try to. So I think a lot of these wrestlers are playing the field like, hey, Tony said he giving me this. You know, WWE ain't trying to lose Becky Lynch. I feel like they're not trying to lose somebody like Chad Gable either. Not as hard as Becky Lynch. If y'all look at the poster today, you'll see the star ratings of the free agency at the bottom. Those were the star ratings. Becky Lynch was a 5-star free agent. Chad Gable was a 4-star free agent. You know what I'm saying? Like Becky Lynch could possibly change the game a little bit because that would be a big signing away from WWE. You know what I'm saying? And Tony might just do it. Cliff, they are playing the field to get the most money they can from their respective brands. They go negotiate with Tony, tell WWE what they're being offered, see if they can offer it. If WWE can't match the money, they definitely go match the back end with the sales, the merch, and them just being like have more creative control because Becky at the end of the day only want to take a break. She don't want to leave the WWE machine because you are going to drown in obscurity in AEW. You'll be paid. You definitely, and I don't blame her. You'll be paid going over there. You'll work way less days, spend more time with your daughter, get the money you want, but you won't be fulfilled because ain't icing on that product. So a lot of these free agents is playing the field for this money, Cliff. Straight up.
Exactly. They want to play the field for the money, and they might go back to their prospective organizations and ask for more money. That's how you play it. What you think about what Sherman said about this? I think Sherman is right what he just said right here about reinventing the wheel.
Oh, by AEW partnered up with these young influencers. They trying to, Poodle. They trying. They ain't nobody to influence, bro. You're bringing in West Side Gun to an audience who don't know who the fuck he is. You're bringing in, people like WWE is bringing in people like Bad Bunny. And AEW is bringing in Rick Ross. You know what I'm saying? They trying to influence her right. They tried all that shit, man. And they clicking for them because they don't have just the backing period. You know what I'm saying?
They could try to get Casanat or something like that, but a person like
social media influencers.
Yeah,
like Kai Kanat, like somebody like that. They probably could. But they all want to. Why? Listen. WWE has the biggest social media. You can't top the biggest social media influencer ever.
They can't bring anybody like Griselda or motherfucking.
No, you talk about social media influence. Kai Kanat would rather work with WWE. He ain't like man, AEW, what's that? You know what I'm saying? And we go talk to the king of streamers, the king of social media influencers, Logan Paul, who works for WWE.
And he brought over the other streamers over there.
He brought over the other biggest streamer. That's the top 5. 2 top 5, KSI and the other dude. So it'd be like, no, they definitely they can do the young influencers, bro, but they're gonna have to get somebody with a smaller base. They definitely gonna have to just reinvent the wheel and be an alternative. But they playing the field right now because they know Tony got money, Tony desperate to sign people. and Tony will up they bag for them for WWE.
Now, do you think any of the WWE free agents will sign over to AEW or TNA? Because
listen,
Becky Lynch did say that she was thinking about signing to TNA before she signed with WWE.
TNA can't afford her, so she's doing stuff with TNA. It's going to be a working relationship with TNA. I feel like Ricochet might test the waters and might end up leaving. Will Ospreay has been dropping Easter eggs on his page, showing a handshake between him and Will Ospreay. But like I say, in AEW, Ricochet, what are you going to be? You're going to be the same exact guy you were in WWE. You can wrestle, but you can't get on that mic. Even though I feel like WWE is the best place for him, he might look at leaving. He seems like he's frustrated. You know what I'm saying?
I don't think he's frustrated at all.
You don't think so?
No, because you know he got his fiance over there. So you know WWE not gonna let go of her. Then why would you go?
Ricochet, as soon as you leave, the Hound Dogs, you know how that should be.
Exactly. Why would you go over to a place where you can possibly get injured at? Where I only think Ricochet even got an injury up in WWE. Why would you leave that part? Already making good money. You got your fiance over there. You travel over there. Travel with her all the time. Why you want to leave your fiance unless you want to play around and can't knock that? You know that's whatever a man do. You do what you gotta do on that part. But why would you want to leave that for that when everything is not great over there? You know, you're not guaranteed the time. Look at all the other big name people that went over there and not getting over the time, like Miro or Cesaro. They're not getting no TV times. Why would you go over there? It's not proven that he's gonna get the time.
The money. Money.
I don't think the money gonna speak to him like that. I don't think the money gonna speak to him.
It depends on how desperate Tony is right now. Tony is desperate. He ain't got no TV deal, so he's trying to get a TV deal. So he's trying to bring in more people to entice the network and giving them a longer TV deal. They talk about getting a pay-per-view streamed on HBO Max. You know what I'm saying?
The TV deal dictate the money they're gonna give to the wrestlers. And I heard to the grapevine that TV deal that they offered them,
it's been trash.
Right.
Yeah, so there's gonna be a lot of trimming. There's gonna be a lot of trimming of the fat. A lot of these contracts are gonna expire. But you mean to tell me they got an opportunity at somebody like Chad Gable, Ricochet, Becky Lynch, who else? And they're not gonna take it? You know what I'm saying? Like they was on Drew McIntyre head. They was probably negotiating hard with Drew McIntyre. Drew McIntyre looked like he just got paid.
I don't know, man. Cats like Drew McIntyre, cats like even with Becky Lynch, Chad Gable might go because his pay might be different than what you call. But with Becky Lynch and Drew McIntyre, with all the money they get with the shows and merchandising and stuff like that, that probably could match what Tony Khan can offer. Let's see, he's doing shit that WWE don't want to touch. You know what I'm saying?
Well, Chad Gable was 38 years old.
Yeah.
And if Tony gonna offer him a retirement package, bro, I will look into it. If he's saying some shit like, hey, bro, 3 years, $15 million, Chad probably not even making $1 million a year right now. He's a good hand, but you know, he was getting paid. The NXT money probably. It's probably more than the minimum of $350,000 a year. But if Tony offering anywhere from 3 to 4 to 5 million a year. Even though he need to watch his spending, I mean, Chad got you got to look into something like that.
So, well, Poodle, I think, none of they're not going to move the needle. Like we had a
Facts, Poodle, WNBA problems.
I had a not a it was a debate. I want to say disagreement and shit like that. Ethan Page has debuted to NXT last on Tuesday too. Also, before Ethan Page did anything, when he got released to AEW, I posted on in our group Hot Tag Radio Podcast in our group on Facebook. I said WWE would benefit off of signing Ethan Page. And I said he would be perfect. I said he would be perfect for NXT and for NXT. He may not move the needle or anything, but he's a perfect guy for the WWE. He's perfect for NXT and he's perfect for the main roster, in my opinion. With Chad Gable going to AEW, if he goes there, he may not move the needle, but he's a guy that can go with the indie crowd because he can wrestle inside the ring. He reminds me of a Chris Benoit, and he can talk on the mic. Oh, definitely can talk on the mic over there in AEW. So same with the Ethan Page. He could talk on the mic and he can wrestle inside the ring. So you don't have to move the needle to go over there, but you can move the needle just a little bit to strengthen your value.
Value for what? To eventually try to come back to WWE? Because it's like you're going over there, you're gonna have a great debut, you're gonna have a great first match, and what happens? We know what happens every time. You know what I'm saying? Like Swerve payoff was
Yeah.
All that shit payoff is going to be and you got guys over there that now they telling their story. They want to leave. Miro wants out. Wardlow wants out. Malachi Black wants out. His contract up in July, but he might get some injury time tacked on to it. Buddy Matthews contract up in sometime this summer. Dustin Rhodes in September. Man, these guys ain't re-signing. They want to leave.
The WWE champ
it's incompetent leadership over there.
The WWE champ is Cody Rhodes, and the world champion over there on Raw is Damian Priest. With the I don't know, but let's talk. Let's go back to Ethan Page. And what you think about the Ethan Page signing and his surprise debut with NXT?
He look like a future world champion already, Cliff. I don't know if I text you that on NXT TV. He looked like a future world champion already. You know what I'm saying? He was just another dude on AEW. I don't know what it's about. They cameras, they lights. I don't know what it is. But
no, man.
I see him on NXT. I'm like, dog. I can see him being a future world champion over there. Even though I thought he was signed, but he's not. He's kind of like he's a free agent too. So
he said he's a free agent, but I've been hearing that he is actually signed with WWE.
Yeah, I think he was caught at the Performance Center
with Jordan Grace. Yeah.
So it's like come on, Cliff. It's honestly a big difference between the machines because with the right push, the right shit, Ethan Page could be a top heel. And they gonna make this dude a champion over there. He already looked the damn part.
And you was in that debate too a while ago when I said about stuff about Ethan Page. You said he wasn't special. I was like, dog, if you haven't seen Ethan Page in TNA, And even with the beginnings of his AEW, man, he was just like Jay Cargill. He just had that WWE look, the promo. He could talk on the mic, and talking on the mic, it goes a long way in WWE. And just he got his. I heard he been working out and stuff. He got his shit together. No homo, no no Diddy, and and he's gonna get he. I think he's probably gonna surpass Carmelo Hayes.
I think this guy could come in. I for some reason I feel like they want a hot shot trick to the main roster, dog.
Yeah, yes.
I feel like
yes.
I feel like they want to say,
right.
"Hey, bro, all right, we need somebody here. We need a heel. Let's get him up, get him out there. Trick by."
You're right.
Like they SmackDown needs Trick Williams.
Yes.
Bad. SmackDown needs the Wyatt Six. Bad.
Yes.
Like SmackDown roster right now, man. Cody in trouble. Cody's a lame duck by just the roster standards. Now that AJ Styles was a good angle this week. That was a dope ass tribute. But I feel like Trick Williams Clifford will be up in the main roster within the next month or two.
Trick Williams is not gonna last until the next year's draft.
Yeah. And they don't have a wrestler right now on the main roster on NXT, a heel that I feel like can be the champ. I feel like Ethan Page coming in doing something like that. I think Ethan Page.
You got Ethan Page, and they working with Obafemi.
Obafemi, I like him too. He might be gone too. But I know for a fact they trying to hot shot Trick Williams to that main roster.
And they look like they skyrocketing Javon Evans.
That too. To be in the spotlight though. I don't think it's a main roster spotlight thing like that. I think it's more of
I'm talking about just for NXT, just for NXT.
Yeah, we like, bro, you know what I'm saying? We go do your thing down here. Now, another part of this free agent thing is like I said, Malachi Black is rumored to be up in July.
The whole Black family,
I think all of them.
Yes.
I know for a fact Brody King going. I know Brody King leaving.
Yeah, Brody King gonna follow CM Punk. That's they cool like that.
Exactly. He going with CM Punk. Like now is that recruitment stage. Ain't no tampering. They telling these dudes, hey, you know what I'm saying? Go over there, bro. I'll go to WWE. On the fringy list, we showed Dustin Rhodes and Ricky Starks. Are they joining Cody? Hell yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. They gone. Ricky Starks gone. Ain't shit Cody can do to keep Ricky Starks over there. Oh, $10 million a year, he'd probably take that.
It gotta be a contract like that. Just to keep people like that.
You losing Saraya. Like you losing Saraya. Okay,
but that's booking fault right there. She has to show that much in ring because she can't do much in ring like that because her neck is brittle. WWE is not gonna put her in a position like that.
Right.
She probably not even going to pass a physical to wrestle in the WWE. Her neck is too brittle for that. So her frustration because he's not being used. Right.
You ain't being used because I can't use you. And y'all made such a big deal of her coming over there like expecting her to wrestle. I am cleared. No, you wasn't. You wasn't cleared. Like WWE does a good job of saving these people from themselves, dog. Yeah, they ain't gonna be satisfied till they fucking paralyzed.
You right, Sherm. AEW was in the same spot when Cody was there.
No, he was. No, they wasn't. They was at least 1 million views. They barely beating NXT.
Yeah, but perspective wise, Monday Night Raw was getting more views, of course, but as far as perspective, we was on the outs with WWE because their storylines and shit like that with Cody when Cody Rhodes was with AEW at the beginning. We was like, let's check out what AEW talking about over there. And people was liking AEW more than they was liking WWE. People just not starting liking WWE when the bloodline started. When they got started interested in the bloodline, then they got more interested when Triple H took over. That's when it skyrocketed. Triple H took over, it skyrocketed.
What, the bloodline?
With that has a point with that, but bloodline was before Triple H. It started then, but it skyrocketed when Triple H took over the creative. It skyrocketed. Then everybody came over with Cody. Cody Rhodes was getting used, and the storylines was just getting good. Every storyline WWE was putting down that people was, what's next? It was must watch TV, and AEW was must watch TV at the beginning, but now it's like, let me check it out and see what's going on. If there's nothing going on, let me switch it to Will and Grace. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, Prestige, I'm on Brody King in WWE too, bro. Like, I feel like he fits there. I feel like Warlow. I feel like AEW have just gift wrapped about a good 6 guys, and WWE gonna benefit from that shit.
And that's a bad thing for AEW. AEW already gift wrapped Jay Cargill, and look what Jay Cargill is at right now.
And superstar. I mean, WWE got they got the WWE effect, and it's like, that big return for one of those major players. Like, I wonder who will be the big return. The big return probably gonna be Malachi Black.
It doesn't take much, though. It doesn't take much. I told you a long time ago with Jay Cargill. I said it's not gonna take much. She could do whatever she needs to do in the ring. As long as they make her look strong, she can learn as she go. And that's what she's doing right now.
Yeah, definitely. Fine ass. Sorry, baby, if you're watching.
Yeah.
Fine ass.
And that's a perfect spot with Jay. Match her up with Bianca. You don't have to have the fight yet. Let's
WrestleMania.
Build off of Bianca.
WrestleMania.
The top, probably the top face in WWE. Build off her, and when whoever turns, they're gonna be the most likely the top heel in WWE.
Probably Bianca.
I would love to see her. I would love to see Bianca.
I would like to see Bianca back heel again.
I don't think they're gonna do it though. I think she's Triple H. But let's talk before we end the show, man. I want to know the impact of Ethan Page, though. Ethan Page was a throwaway in ROH, man. What you think this Ethan Page and Trick Williams feud gonna end up being? Do you think it's too fast?
No, I feel like they seen what Ethan Page can be. Just AEW don't know how to build nobody homegrown and don't know how to build nobody up. I think Triple H be seeing these dudes. Somebody be seeing these dudes like, bro, if I had him, he'll be this here.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Ego pay, and he already, like I said, because he already looks the part. I don't know if it's about he looked bigger on there already. I don't know what it is about WWE TV, but he looks the part already. Intense, and then you already get catapulted in the top few with the NXT champion. So they're looking at you like you challenging for the title. And like we said, we said earlier, they want Trick on the main roster. Trick might be a treasure on champion in the fact that, hey, we calling you up. You know what I'm saying? And I think it just goes to show of what it goes to show of what it is to be the big time company, Cliff, and somebody
Right.
that's just trying to do it. Like, bro, I see more potential in the guys than you do. Bring this dude over here, he'll be a champion in 6 months, 7 months. Ethan Page looks 100% different on WWE TV. I ain't seen it then, Cliff. You saw it. I wasn't. I think it was him and Josh Alexander in TNA, right? Tag team, right?
Yeah.
And I remember I remember the match
They're tag team champions.
They had a match with somebody. I forgot who it was. That was crazy. 5-star match too. And I was like, okay, he cold. And I just remember Brandy saying, like, bro, we only signed you because we couldn't get Josh Alexander. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, oh, this dude's second rate. Now he feels like a future world champion. So that was a good move.
Great move, man. I was telling in the group, man, you don't have to seem like you seem special, but for me, I noticed the people that should be in WWE. I don't know why. I think everybody in the world saw that Jade Cargill needed to be in WWE when she first started.
Right.
And we already know the people in AEW that needs to be WWE, like a Miro or any other people in the Black family. They just need to be in the WWE. Christian, Edge, they just seem like they need to be WWE because the way AEW is portrayed and Tony Khan books. Tony Khan puts your value in the ring. It's all about in the ring.
Right.
It's nothing else, basically. And when you put on a TV show in WWE, it's more than just a in-ring aspect. You gotta show it on a mic. You gotta show it outside the ring. Everywhere. It's just more. And when I see somebody that appears on a AEW screen and it seems like you should be in WWE, I automatically think, yo, you should be in WWE. You know,
right? Especially if you get the size, get the look they like.
Exactly.
If you got some semblance of a promo, I feel like the
potential
people like
Wardlow,
we can work with you.
WWE. Yeah,
we can work with you.
You know, so I'm not hating on AEW. It seems like I'm hating on AEW. Just
I think this is
how AEW is portrayed.
I think it's good to let all them people leave. Now it's going to force your hand at creative, force your hand and bring some other people up. It's going to force your hand into pushing other people and making something out of nothing, bro. You might need to lose a few top people.
It's creative. It's all creative.
Yeah.
If you could work on your creative and think outside the box instead of putting dream matches together and 5-star matches together and putting an actual storyline together, putting the importance of your titles together and the importance of your stories and characters together, AEW could go a long way.
Be an alternative
and be an actual alternative instead of caring about just the in-ring aspect of things. In-ring is important, but it's not top. It's not the top scale.
It's the characters getting us engaged. Now look at WWE. Like AEW has thrown 6 5-star matches in the last 3 months. WWE has been doing character building. Which one we more invested in? We invested in the character building.
Exactly.
WWE missing 10 top people since WrestleMania. Like we like you gotta understand on WWE TV right now, there's no Charlotte, there's no Rhea, there's no Bobby Lashley, there's no Roman,
right?
There's no Rock, it's no CM Punk, it's no Seth Rollins, it's no like y'all missing top people.
Drew McIntyre wrestle.
Right, you know? Drew McIntyre wrestling, bro. They got, you know what I'm saying? And the ball's still rolling. So Think about when they start slowly bringing these top people back.
Let me give you
10 key people.
I'm gonna give you a perfect example. Have you watched South Park?
Yeah.
Do you remember the episode when they was doing the wrestling episode, and all they was doing was just talking, and they wasn't even wrestling at all. They were just talking inside the ring and shit.
I think I remember that. Yeah.
That's not, they were just setting up storylines. They wasn't even touching each other.
We want the drama, man. Listen,
right.
Ever since we was kids, my first love story that I witnessed was Macho Man and Elizabeth. That's from wrestling. You know what I'm saying? Like, that was long-term booking over damn near 7-8 years.
Exactly.
Like, we always been engaged in storylines, y'all. Stop acting like that shit brand new. Y'all got a generation of people who feels like, well, you guys should like my skill more. That should no.
Right.
It's rappers out here that can technically rap better than my favorite rappers, but my favorite rapper because he makes shit that I like. It entertains me.
And I'm gonna give you another example, and we could head to the end after this. WCW, man, that was a true alternative to WWE, and
ECW
they had storylines. Of course, ECW. They had storylines. You had back in the day before WCW and ECW, you had AWA, WCCW. They had storylines. They were more involved with the in-ring aspect also. So when AEW first came out on the scene, I was thinking that they was going to go towards those routes right there. They're more in the ring, but they still have the story. But now it looks like they just veered with the more in ring aspect, which is good. I enjoy it sometimes, but most of the time, what are they wrestling for? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, well, it's we've been on here for an hour and 30 minutes, man. You got anything else to say to the good people in the chat today? Oh, King Diesel has arrived. What's good?
Man, right. Hey, baby, what's good, bro? Congrats to my brother tomorrow. We going to his wedding brunch. So my brother's penis is about to be locked in prison. So congrats, Zach. So I'll see you in the morning, bro.
Congrats, yep. And you right, King Z. These I gotta listen to that interview, man, on Busted Open Radio. I heard Frank Kazarian said there's no leadership and the inmates is running the asylum in AEW. So I do got to listen to that podcast that Busted Open said about that, and I've been waiting on somebody like Frankie Kazarian to say that, because nobody who left AEW actually said the truth about AEW. You know what I'm saying? Besides,
they want future money, bro.
Exactly. You know, and now I gotta listen to that too. So, yeah, well, congrats to my brother Razak, man. Getting his nuptials done. You know what I'm saying? That's the first time. His big one is in Mexico, and he do it big all the time. So you know, he finally joined the crew, the marriage crew. Waiting on Miles Will Hoop to do it. You know what I'm saying? That been 18 years in the making right there. I'm putting the pressure on you, brother. So do the right thing, man. But anyway, anything else you want to promote, man?
Say less.
Say less.
On all streaming sites. One of the top albums this year. Say less, baby.
Say less, man. Go ahead and stream down on all streaming sites, Apple Music, all the other shit. You know, you know about it. You know, and stream us. As you know, man. You know, anybody who's in here, share the page, share the YouTube page for us, man. To a friend, a wrestling friend, to your homeboy, to your homegirl. Share it. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe to the Hot Tag Radio Podcast Wrestling Channel. Go on the Facebook page. Come on to our group. Ask to be into the group. Ask the question, answer the question. I'll let you win. Be active. Let's do this thing, man. We love wrestling, and we love you also. Jametta said, like and subscribe. Jametta said, like and subscribe.
Hey, baby. I didn't mean what I said about Jay Cargill earlier.
Like and subscribe, man. But anyway, man, we hope y'all have a great Sunday tomorrow. We're not going to be on tomorrow, but next Sunday we'll be back unless something else happens, you know what I'm saying? But we'll be back next Sunday. Same hot time, same hot channel. Peace. You got anything else you got to say?
I'm out.
We are out. Thank you for joining. Peace.
Are you ready? What does it take to stop this manual crowd? Rain of terror.
Look, the underground is the sound you've been missing.
You got to pay the price, and it's gonna be a heavy one.
Don't let your mouth get you hurt, bro. If you don't like hip hop, then turn this off now. Run back to Sean style. Do what I feel like the dog pound. The bar's open, so some more round. The bank open like the Rothschilds and Beethoven with raw sound. All in together now. Catch, bet, and foul. Bet a thou. You won't see the second round. The weapons out. Life is a violent sport, dig it? That's why I raise my gun. I ain't no child support, nigga. Protect the fam, a Kruger hand slick. Take care of mine. 3 stacks told you about Caroline. Oh, stupid ass bitch.